Okay, so that was the intro. I'll start off by showing you the pattern in the right hand. If you just play inverted B chord, the pattern pretty much revolves around that. So you play that in your right hand. It's played F sharp, B, D sharp. The pattern's going to be played B and D sharp, F sharp and C sharp, B and E, F sharp and D sharp. So it's then at the end you add a B, then a C sharp, then a D sharp, okay, in the left hand, while you're playing that pattern, you're going to start off with a B, and you move to a G sharp and you play the pattern over again in your right hand. Then the left hand moves to an F sharp and play the pattern again in your right hand. Then you'll play a B, then an F sharp, then it finishes with an inverted E chord in your right hand. You play that E, G sharp, B, and in your left hand you'll play a B or an E, and you'll add a sharp note, then back to the inverted E chord. So I'll play that slowly for you one time through. So now it goes into the first verse, and it's going to be very similar to the intro. You're going to start off playing the same way. Once you get to this point, you're going to play a B, then a G sharp, and you'll move to an E chord, inverted E chord, with an E in the left. Then you'll add the A sharp note in there. So it's basically the same thing as the intro, except you skip the F sharp note in the left hand. So you go back in the right hand, play the pattern again twice, but stay on a B in the left hand. And you play that one more time through when they start singing Restless Hearts. When they sing Sending All My Love. Then Along the Wire, you're going to play, you'll play the inverted B chord in your right hand that you've been playing. The left hand's going to stay on an F sharp. Then you move from the inverted B to an F sharp chord in your right hand. You play that F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Left hand's still going to be on an F sharp. So to lead into the next section, you're going to play an F sharp note by itself, then play F sharp and A sharp, play a B note by itself, then an F sharp and a C sharp together. And this is when it goes into, they say that the road ain't no place to start a family. And you're going to play it inverted E chord in your right hand with an E in your left. Then it moves to a G sharp minor, and that's played G sharp, B, D sharp. Left hand's going to play a G sharp. So after you hit the G sharp in your left hand, hit a B in the left hand. And then in your right hand, you're going to play a F sharp and a B together twice. Then an F sharp and a C sharp. Then you move to a B and an E. Then you'll play a D sharp, C sharp, back to D sharp, C sharp, B. So I'll play that for you one more time. Oh, sorry about that. You play it again. Here you're going to play for the fill an F sharp by itself, then an F sharp and a B, and an F sharp and C sharp, and you'll move to a B and an E. Play that 3 times together. And you'll play a D sharp, C sharp, and you play it again. You'll use the same fill this time as the first time you went through it. That's when it goes into Oh Girl, You Stand By Me. But first let me play that whole section for you slowly. And this is, they're singing, they say that the road ain't no place to start a family. When it goes into Oh Girl, You Stand By Me. You're going to play a F sharp chord in your right hand with an F sharp in your left. And you move to inverted B, the inverted B you've been using in your right hand, with a D sharp in your left. then back to the F sharp. So and you'll go into the next section. You'll play, well, let me play it for you so you can hear it first. And that's when they go, I'm Forever Yours. But what you're playing here is when you hit that F sharp coming out of the last section, hit an F sharp note by itself, then an F sharp and an A sharp, a B, F sharp and a B, C sharp, F sharp and C sharp. So it's and to lead into the next section, if you want to add a little melody to the piano, you can hit this is for when they say I'm Forever Yours. You can play a C sharp, then a D sharp, and go into the C sharp minor, and you play that G sharp, C sharp, E, with a C sharp in your left hand. Go to an inverted B in your right hand with a B in your left. Then you finish it with the inverted E in your right with an E in your left. So and they say sing faithfully. Then before it goes into the second verse, you're just going to play the intro over one time. Except you don't play the, you just play the inverted E one time, and then it goes into the second verse. And those are all the sections. Just listen to the song and you can figure out the arrangement. You pretty much know all you need to know from what I've shown you so far.